is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
It is Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie for your Friday podcast. Have you seen a celeb on public transport?
Oh.
I mean,
Not on a movie like Sliding Doors, like Gwyneth Paltrow in Sliding Doors.
Well, Keanu Reeves does it regularly. Like, wouldn't you just... do you know what? I feel like people on public transport have the respect as well. You're not going over going, can I get a photo, Keanu? You let him go.
Yeah. He's going about his day.
Do you know who does a bit of that stuff too? Bill Murray, like famous for dropping into a wedding.
I'm not as convinced with that kind of behaviour because you just randomly drop into a party, but it ends up on social media.
I'll tell Bill Murray.
Is it random?
I don't know. How do you go on public transport? Are you cool with it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way to get about. You don't have to pay for parking.
Yep.
And if you feel like, I mean, not for me, but if you want a glass of champagne or something, you don't have to worry about driving.
And great when you get to the end of the Richmond line, you can just go straight to McDonald's.
You know what? Do you know what's so good about public transport?
What?
Great place to pick up.
Oh, what? 13, 24, 10.
I don't
do you
think
want
people
to do
get social on the...
No, this is a podcast, mate. We're not live. It's introducing a podcast.
Oh, sorry. Tommy, it could be a good one for next week. Have you ever picked up on public transport?
Oh, wow.
We could do that. I think when I was at school, sometimes it was nice. You know, you'd look forward to seeing that boy across the platform.
I kissed a girl on a
he goes to a
plane.
different school. Are they up there today?
And did you end up kissing any of the guys you met on the train?
But Tommy, here's another one for next week. Yeah. Getting arrested on public transport. 13, 24, 10, Tom.
That's a good one. Let's just do a whole week of public transport stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
What did you steal on public transport? It's good too. What's your favourite meal to eat on public transport?
There is a Hollywood superstar who has just been seen in Paris on the platform waiting for the train to arrive. You'll hear that in the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Just if you can look over to the right of the studio, we can't really see it just over the Anzac Bridge there, but the White Bay Power Station. And they just had the Biennale there, which was the art exhibition. And Kate, oh my God, what an amazing old building that I'm so glad that they've put $100 million into and done it up.
Yeah.
So now it can be used. But now that the art exhibition is over, what do we do with the White Bay Power Station? Inner West Council unanimously voted on Wednesday night. They're going to put live music in there at the power station. The mayor, Darcy Byrne, said, how good would it be to see Jimmy Barnes belting out Working Class Man in a space where generations of power workers toiled away?
Oh, wow, what a picture he's drawn.
I got a bit of an issue with this.
Why?
Well, if you remember when they were building the tunnel and the road works that were going on there, especially around Rozelle, the government had to fork out sets of headphones because of the amount of noise complaints from the roadworks that were going on. Now, I reckon if you've got Jimmy Barnes in a power station, you're handing out more sets of headphones or earmuffs.
Way too early for that.
Isn't it?
That's Jimmy in a car.
Oh,
That's
my
Jimmy.
God.
Maybe you need Jimmy there to drown out the traffic.
Maybe that's what it is. I reckon you could hear him in, I don't know,
I disagree. It's a beautiful old building. If you went, you could even have a rave in there. Imagine
we could have
that
had
with
the
some...
singles ball there. We could have had the singles ball there had we been kind of ahead, you know, if they'd been ahead.
Remember we went to a big party, Fitz? You and I, Nova Red Room, Cockatoo Island, I think.
Yes.
Maybe Bliss and Esso, was it?
No, Hilltop Hoods. It was Hilltop Hoods.
I mean, that was a big sort of industrial venue.
That was amazing. That was unbelievable. Remember, there was also, there was a movie junket, Kate. This was the first ever time, I think we first started the show around about 13, 14 years ago. It was Wolverine. At Cockatoo Island. And
yeah, I think
Richard Wilkins had a big night the night before and was asleep on the grass on Cockatoo Island waiting for his interview with Hugh Jackman, Kate.
When you mean big night, you mean he would have been toiling and working away.
Yes.
Doing all of those big interviews
100%.
he does.
So we're going to lie in bed at night and just wait till we hear Jimmy Barnes screaming and we'll know that the
Yep, they've kicked it off.
So you won't need to buy a ticket. You'll be able to hear it from your bedroom.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
There's questions over this one. Jared Leto spotted. He's on the way to a 30 Seconds to Mars concert in Paris. This is in Paris.
Subtle.
And he's decided to go and catch the train to the gig. The thing is, though, he's not inconspicuous at all. Look what he's wearing, Kate, on the train.
It looks like, what are those? Are they glasses or like it's like cat mask or something?
Now, I had to ask, if you have a look at the top one, when he's waiting on the platform, you can see that there's a cameraman in the background. See the cameraman?
Yeah.
And Whip, you've got a story. You interviewed Jared Leto once, and he walked into your office, didn't he, when you were doing Drive here?
He did. He sat down like it was just, a couple of mates hanging out.
Did you know he was coming?
Well, yeah, we'd just spoken to him. Imagine doing an interview here, Kate, and then we go back to our office, and then the guest just wanders into the office and pulls up a seat on the couch and continues the conversation. So, how you guys been, dudes? And then the conversation.
But he was lovely, wasn't he?
He was amazing, and I was trying to work out what was going on. Like, I thought, do you just want to hang, mate? Or you got nothing to do? Are you completely lost? And then he walked out of the office, and he said, "See you later, guys." And that's when I realised the cameraman followed him, and he had a microphone on. It was just Jared hanging out with the guys. It
was a documentary.
It was a documentary. Jared being Jared, I thought he wanted to be my mate.
No, he didn't get the memo that you only ask questions about people when it's like for work on air. You're not genuinely interested.
But he's been climbing walls lately, hasn't he, Fitz?
Do you remember Morbius, the movie that came out? And basically, he was like a monster in Morbius, like with a lot of hair and stuff. He would turn. I think it was a Marvel character or something like that, Kate. It didn't do too well. But we interviewed him. We got Whip to take his top off to show how hairy he was. Jared Leto went to town on Whip. Have a listen to this. Take your top off. He's turned into Morbius.
What are we doing, Jared Leto?
Hey, the next time we're not even going to use CG. We're just going to put my head on your body.
Hang on a minute.
For the most monstrous, beastly version.
Hey, I gave you one compliment about your hair. Why am I standing here with my shirt off?
Well, I guess it didn't take much. One compliment and you were mine.
Turn around and
turn around. I thought we were looking at the back. Oh yeah. No. I see what they're talking about.
You know what I mean?
The good news is, I did hear that they sometimes will, for transplants, they'll take it off your nipple and your chest hair. And you could, you could have hair down to your lower forehead if you want.
Greatest day of my life.
Hey, you know what? We just got the wind up from the film production.
It was my absolute pleasure. I look forward to seeing you guys in person. And the only person hairier than Morbius is you. That's amazing.
Well, this has been really good.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Didn't ask him one thing about the film, did we?
Oh, didn't you?
No, he did 5 minutes of shtick ripping into me for being a beast.
Tommy, do you want to get a couple of people on now or come back with a couple of calls?
Let's do it now.
Laura's given us a call from Janelle. You've seen a celeb on public transport, Laura?
I have, and this one's for the girls.
Who is it?
I saw Pauline Hanson on the way to the Gong.
This is for the girls.
On the train.
This is the big one.
How was she being treated, Laura? Did you say hello to her?
No, I didn't. To be honest, this was a while ago. It was probably like 10 years ago.
Okay,
she was standing there.
She wasn't able to
in
tell
the middle
you.
of the carriage.
She wasn't able to tell you where the beers were or where the bar was.
The bar tap's on, is it? Up at the bar.
That's a good one, Laura. Let's go to Sue in Lane Cove. What A-lister did you see on public transport?
I saw Keanu Reeves on the subway in New York.
Wow. He does this regularly, Sue. He loves catching public transport.
He just catches it, and then I saw him 2 days later at the Guggenheim Museum.
Is he following you?
He might be following you. I'd call the police on that one. Oh, my gosh. Thanks, Sue.
Noel Gallagher catches the tube as well over in London. He just jumps on the train.
Well, I think when you're in a city like that, isn't it the easiest way to get around?
I'd say so. Larry's in Curl. Who did you spot, Larry?
It was Hugh Jackman years ago in the train in Sydney.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're kidding. Was everyone asking for selfies, Larry, or what, they stayed away from him?
It was his early days before he got really famous, but people kind of recognised him from some of the shows he did.
Yeah.
They're kind of looking at him and,
Which line were you on? Where was the train?
It was near Wynyard.
Oh, in the city.
He loves a bit of Wynyard.
He loves a bit of getting the train into town.
Loves it.
Lucy in Concord. Who did you see, Luce, on public transport?
I saw Zendaya on public transport.
Oh,
wow.
That's a good spotto.
Zendaya, what was she doing?
She was with a boyfriend. I don't know, they were going... I was going to Randwick or something, I think it was.
Are you sure you don't mean the poster on the light rail in Randwick?
No, definitely.
Okay.
No.
That's extraordinary. I sat on a plane once next to Ian Smith. That's Harold from Neighbours.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
Wow, that's
That's
good
huge.
Mate, that's a bit of that's bullcrap.
No, I just wanted to get in the running for 10K a day.
You've never caught public transport.
No, I was on an aeroplane, mate.
It is.
an
That's
aeroplane.
public transport.
Is that public transport?
People from the public are on a plane?
Yeah.
It's not public
No,
transport.
I know
You
not
just
traditionally it's not,
can't
but
pop on a plane over to Melbourne just
Yeah,
to go
you can.
to work.
Yeah, Kate,
some
do you
people
get
do. They do it.
Do you ever get public transport?
Yeah.
See, as a big name celebrity, everyone does it.
I used to get the train. I did. I'm always on public transport.
What was the last public trip you did without your driver? Where did you go? What was it? You got on a train or a...
People don't like it when you treat me like this.
Do you know what annoys me?
No, and I don't do it. And I used to get the train. Do you know why I don't get the train?
Why?
Okay. Oh, we all laugh about why. Oh, you should go on public transport. Well, I can't get on the train.
Why?
Because I used to get the train to and from school.
What happened?
And I was harassed,
What did they say?
spat on, and
No, you
had
weren't.
people pour cans of Coke all over my
I'm
head.
so
and
sorry. I had a bad day that day.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're on.
All right. It's time for
60-second starts.
Kate Ritchie's I'm Still Standing.
Now.
Visit Sydney's ultimate Kia experience dealer, Sydney City Kia, O'Riordan Street, Alexandria.
We've got Greg in Blacktown. Greg, you're off to the Greyhound puppy auction this weekend. What's that, Greg?
They auction greyhounds, put them on a dais, you bid for them, and that's on Sunday out at the Richmond Greyhound track, and I'll go out for a beer and a talk to the boys and enjoy it.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Greg,
lovely.
did anyone see there was in South Australia, Ascot Vale, the dogs actually caught the lure, Kate. It was the first time.
No way, they were quicker.
They got to the lure first, and the dog at the front grabbed it and ripped it off, and all the other dogs were just pumped. They were like, oh, awesome, we've actually caught it for the first time. They had to stop the race.
Finally had a win.
That's a big win for the dogs. Hey, guys, the big win here is $100, Greg. That's what's up for grabs. Thanks to Channel 9, buddy, because how much will they risk to make it to the top? New, the sum up, Monday to Wednesday, 7:30 on 9 and 9 now. Let's win some money.
Also in the running for that Kia Sportage SX Hybrid, Greg. Congratulations. But, Greg, you're going first. If you have the power at the end of 60 seconds, you win. Greg, good luck. Here we go. Your 60 seconds starts now. What animal was on the Holden logo, Greg?
The lion.
Lion is correct. What year did Uber launch in Australia?
2014.
No, it was 12. Over to Kate. Kate, what Sydney suburb is known as Little Italy?
Leichhardt.
Yep. Are there more people in Blacktown or Parramatta?
Blacktown.
Yep. What's the deepest trench in the world?
Deepest trench.
I know that one.
It's a hard one.
The deepest trench in the world.
Mariana Trench. Over to Greg. Greg,
That's too hard.
Greg, what Aussie DJ released the hits Say It and Never Be Like You dance act?
Nah, pass.
Flume, Kate, over to you. Who's on the team's last day? Who on the team's last day is it today?
Tommy.
Yes. What's the name of Bindi and Robert Irwin's mum?
Terry.
Terry. Who is the
And she's back. She's back. She lost the 800 yesterday, and it's 200 on Monday, guys.
It's actually Dr. Terry Owen, please.
Oh, sorry.
Is it Doctor?
It's Dr. Terry Owen, yep. Greg,
I was
thanks.
meaning to be disrespectful.
No, thank you for playing, Greg, and we hope you have a great weekend, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
No worries.
Have a great time.
Hey, he's also going to Dark Spectrum. He gets a family pass to that and the Vivid as well. So well done, Greg. Enjoy.
Good on you, Gregory.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
What's going on? We're taking your calls this morning. Tell us what's happening this weekend. Get involved.
We'll go to ABC D in Warriewood. Hi, D.
Hi, guys. Good morning. How are you?
Good. You got a bit of a spring in your step this morning, D.
I do.
What's going on?
Just got up nice and early, heading on my way to the airport for a girls' weekend.
Oh, here we go.
In Melbourne.
Oh,
How many girls, Dee? How many?
5 in total.
5. And Dee, are they all married ladies?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh, leave the wedding rings at home. Oh, they're pregnant. Okay.
Oh, okay. Dee, any Broadway shows or anything that you're going, anything locked in this weekend?
Bit of a spa day tomorrow and a winery. I think that's about it.
Dee, who is the loosest one in the group? Like, who's the one you got to keep an eye on?
Probably me.
It is, isn't it? I knew it'd be you, Dee.
Dee, okay, can we go around the room? What flavoured vodka cruiser has Dee got in her hand right now? I'm going to say guava.
Mm-hmm. I will shoot for more of a pineapple.
Tommy, what do you want to lock in?
Oh, you know me, guys. Cranberry all the way.
Oh, big D energy.
Dee? What do you got?
I'll go watermelon.
Oh, yes. Your shout, Dee.
Watermelon sugar. Yeah, we know what that means.
Have a cracker, Dee. Enjoy. Eric's in Mount Annan. Welcome to the show, buddy. What did you want to talk about?
Good morning, guys. Well, I was listening to you guys yesterday and I had a laugh about Lenny trying out for the school for his brother. The same thing happened to me. My eldest brother, he liked to study. When my parents put me for the interview for the same school, they expected big things at the red carpet out, expected, wow, this is it, another younger one coming through. A week later, got into a fight, I was expelled. And look, if you think your big brother's going to look after you, no, he just walked past every time I had a fight. And then a year down the track, 2 guys were picking on him. I couldn't stand it. So I basically got him, belted both, and that was it. I rang my poor parents and said, look, nah, it's all right. We can do without him. Send him somewhere else.
So, Eric, have you spoken to your brother later in life about this, that he never stuck up for you?
No, he never stuck up for me.
No.
He was too busy learning. But
Eric, you got in and knuckled a couple, did you, mate?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I enjoy it, enjoyed a good brawl.
I love it. Oh, Eric, but he's turned out well now, Eric. Love that. I love that call. Thank you very much, brother. Let's go to Tara in Marsfield now. What did you want to talk about, Tara?
Morning, guys. I woke up with some incredible news this morning for a Powerball win. Don't know how I'm going to cope with it, though. It was $11.
Wow.
Oh,
wow. Do you know, Tara, did you buy the ticket at the shop or you online?
No, we bought online.
Right, so did I. But what's good about it is when you get the lotto results and it says you're a winner, you get like a confetti sort of show with the message that comes through. And I don't want to show off and trump you, Tara. $23.90. Yep. Wow.
Yeah. Double.
What do you get if you win the whole thing, the big Powerball? You're getting more than a confetti email, aren't you?
No, you get a phone call, I think. You get a phone call to say it's Deirdre here from the lot, and we would like to let you know that you've won the lot.
Well, wouldn't that have been a nice phone call?
Oh, my God. Tara, we've thrown this around a couple of times here at Nova. It was Tom's idea about when these big events happen with huge winning amounts that we call people from a private number when it's happening and actually pretend to let them know that they've won. Do you think that's funny? Is that sort of...
That's a little bit cruel, guys.
Well, that's what we've been saying to Tom.
We've only ever done it once. to John Whitfley. John, we rang your old man and did an April Fool's. Said you won the lotto.
Yeah.
Got him.
He thought he had 150 in the tank.
Yeah.
And since then he's turned to alcohol and Mum and Dad have separated. But anyway.
Okay, we got to send someone to the Tower Eye for Vivid. Dee's got a great... She's got... Oh, no, wait up. Tara's won some money on the lotto, so I'm going to give it to Dee. Dee, when you get back from your girls' weekend, you can rise above the crowds and observe global rainbow from Sydney Tower Eye this Vivid. You can book tickets online, but that's all yours, Dee. Congrats.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Have a fun weekend, Dee.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Start with an easy one. Easy. easy does it with the
Bring on the
first riddle.
ease.
Easy on the eye, they say. Ease up. Cool your jets and ease up. Here we go.
Is that the riddle?
Sleaze.
No, not sleaze. Ease.
Oh, I thought you said a sleazy one.
No. Here we go. I have a handle, but I'm not a car door. I'm found in a kitchen, but I'm not a cupboard door. I sometimes spread things, but I'm not a sneeze. I have a blade, but I'm not grass. What am I? Sort of rhymed until the
A
end.
knife.
Yeah, it's a knife.
That's not a there's nothing Ridley about that. You just said you described a knife.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go back to the factory to discuss that? Kate, congratulations on
Thank
nailing the
you. I'm
first.
very strong at this game.
Okay. What is dark but made out of light? Ooh.
What is dark?
What is dark but made out of light?
It's not Top Deck, is it?
What?
Nothing. It's a chocolate gag.
Oh,
I can't
I didn't
believe.
know where you were going
You
with
should
that.
do that with Curtis Stone when he comes in.
Yes, I
Top
found
Deck,
out some very important information this morning.
What is dark but made out of light?
Oh, it's a shadow.
Just a little bit.
Well done, Ryan.
Shadow's an answer to quite a few riddles, isn't it?
Not really. I thought normally you sleep at this time of the week, so congratulations.
Stop waking up because I know it's about to happen.
Only one colour, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain.
Shadow.
A shadow.
Getting riddle with it.
The shadow again.
The meetings that I hear, where you think I'm on my phone and I hear you guys in the corner going, "Ooh, wouldn't it be funny if we had two answers that was shadow?"
Shadow could be the answer for lots of riddles, couldn't it?
What about
Stay out of it, Fitzy. You're not, like Whipper said, what's your name? You're not usually awake at this time.
Okay, what about
True.
this one, you turkeys?
Power nap.
We hurt...
Shadow.
No. We hurt without moving and poison without touching. We bear the truth and lies, but are not judged by size. What are we?
We're going to need that again.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that again.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Slow it
I mean,
down.
I'm surprised you can read that fast.
Is that right, active wear?
Oh, dear.
Let's not mention it.
Hey, Gym Junkie, just hold tight. You can get out the door at 9.
Do you know what I do? Okay. I've got my gym gear on today. I'm just going to say quickly, yes, I do have my gym gear on today. And as I was putting it on this morning, I didn't feel guilty because I thought, you know what? For a change, I'm just going to do what those two knuckleheads do every morning, is just throw a t-shirt on and go to work.
This is for the girls.
Good luck with your workout today. They are very tight. Here we go.
Oh, well, it's not for you to comment, I wouldn't have thought.
Certainly not, but it's like it's screaming at me. We hurt without moving and poison without touching. We bear truth and lies, but are not judged by size. What are we?
Oh, that's all over the shop.
That's too
Oh,
hard.
Something to do with truth and lies, not judged by size.
Truth and lies.
Is it a
Shadow?
secret?
No, but
One more time.
Is it a mirror? Am I on the right track?
You're kind of there, Fitz. Hold on. We hurt without moving and poison without touching. We bear truth and lies, but are not judged by size.
Words.
Kate Ritchie!
Getting riddle with it.
Like your poisonous little words.
Mandy and Mascot, what's your riddle?
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Mandy.
What falls and never breaks, and what breaks and never falls?
What falls and never breaks?
Is it
folds?
Is it day and night?
Oh, Tom!
Because of daybreak.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Tommy Praz is in the pulse.
You bet it is.
Enjoy the Yorkshire pudding, Mandy. Thanks for calling.
Love you, bye. Love you, bye.
Love you.
Bye, Mandy. Tom, do we call her now or does she call us every Friday?
She still calls.
Absolute mad for a riddle. Thank you, Mandy.
Fitz in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.